from one of the Trident, and that's going to be Shane Maloney who's going to issue.
So we've had
no, he's not.
Great start, great start already on the field. And as they come back through on the inside, there's 2 cars off as well, and that's going to cause a safety car for sure. So the safety car's out already as well. So we're going to switch back now because
I think just safety car's ending.
Right, you're back with us with live TV pictures. The safety car is coming in. We are going to go back to green flag running. We've just done the opening lap for you. A little bit weird, but we've just done the opening lap of the Formula 3 sprint race. Now the safety car's coming in. Okay, let's get ready.
Can you show me the pictures from your screen?
Give me a sec, because we're having a problem ourselves. So give us just a second there, Synth. But we are getting ready for the green flag to come back out, and the racing can restart. Formula 3's feature race. It's a long hold. Colapinto now hits the green, and we are racing here in Bahrain with a great start from Colapinto. Roman Stanek trying to go left and right down the start-finish straight. 4 cars already side by side. It's like a bigger race start as they herd down in towards turn 1 for the first time as well. Lay on the brakes, swings it through, and Alatico goes up into 10th place. Crawford down the order. Martins goes up. Stanek's down the order. It's like a proper race start in Formula 3 as they stream up towards turn number 4 once again. There's a yellow in the first sector. Not sure why. Ayatosha Jima has spun round. He's got going again. Might not cause a safety car as the rest of the field spring through turn 4 and 5 once again. Great getaway as well. Colapinto taking the start of this race as well as they come back up. No sign of the safety car. We're still under yellow flag conditions though, which is great to see as the rest of the field just backing out together once again. Still yellows. Colapinto leads. I think there's a virtual safety car coming because there's more damage as Arthur Leclerc looks to the inside at turn 9 and 10, trying to go for a move. It hasn't worked out that way as well as they come through. Now battling once again. If there's going to be any drama, it's going to be here on the back straight away. And luckily they're all good. But there's another puncture. And I can't see who it is, but that's going to cause a big accident if they're not careful. It's the number 2 on the back of the field as well. And that's another puncture for Roman Stanek, the second place driver in this race, having an issue already. And that is even more drama and even worse situations going on right now. I don't know if you saw that, Synthol.
Yeah, I saw Stanek with the puncture, of course. Started from P2, and now he's going to drop back again. I also yesterday he's got a puncture. So that's bad news for him.
Bad news, bad news indeed. They're going to have to really take care there. Car. And that's why, virtual safety car, that's why.
Who's Esman? Stop.
It's Arjun, it's Nazan Arjun as well, who stopped on the circuit. So the virtual safety car has been deployed. We've completed 5 laps, and let's get ourselves organised now as well. So let's hear from Stanek.
Oh my God, again, puncture.
Roman Stanek saying, oh my God, I've got a bleeping puncture. Even he couldn't believe it as well. So that just shows you how disappointed he was in that situation. But such drama and excitement going on already. Oh, that's what happened.
On the exit of turn 10, someone was on the outside, and that was Asman then, probably.
So that's where the contact came from, right on the start-finish area. And that might be Smollier with a penalty there. What do you reckon? And there's debris everywhere.
Maybe they should deploy a safety car for that. There's just still virtual safety car now. But there's debris everywhere.
Virtual safety car definitely out at the moment then, as the situation just getting not worse but not better either on this situation of the circuit. So we'll wait to see. We live in hope, of course, that this race is going to be a-okay. But
we're looking at a replay of the restart from the safety car now. So that it was down the inside from Stanek being overtaken on the inside. And everybody going through turn 1. Oh, look at that. There's contact there.
Oh, there's the contact.
Before turn 1 even.
So
that causes issues for... I can't see what it is really.
That was further back. So that was Hajjar losing out with Leclerc as well. We're back to green flag running. We're back to green then for Formula 3. Colapinto leads this race. Victor Martin second, Smolia third, Correa fourth, Vidales fifth, Hijar in sixth position as things currently stand as well. They're desperately trying to have their cake and eat it seems, out on the circuit, but they're all just about keeping it in track as well. Loads of damaged debris as well. I'm surprised, actually, there wasn't more incidents and accidents going on, but I suppose, what is that old phrase? We live, we learn as well, and live hard, play hard, I suppose, but still, they're getting a bit close together.
If you have time, by the way, can you maybe switch your phone like 90 degrees, because I'm looking at it sideways.
Oh, sorry, is it still not working? Oh, there you go. How's
that?
Oh,
yeah, now it's fine. That's good, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about this.
Right, so two Red Bull liveries going side by side through here. That's the number one of Edgar, who has gone past the other who's gone off.
Crawford got in the debris as well, in the gravel, so that he might just have a bit more problem there. Arthur Leclerc making a move on the inside of Hadjar, and Leclerc goes through to sixth place. So Arthur Leclerc having a pretty much a similar race to what he did yesterday.
Exactly, he's got a lot more time now to even get a better result than P6. He started from P13 again, just like yesterday, and now he's up to 6th already.
Great stuff then. Great action once again, diving up the inside, then the 22, making the manoeuvre, laying the brakes, Arjun Martin goes through and gets past Ben Deves. And Cohen dropping down in 17th position as it stands. Colapinto, though, on lap 7 of 23. And I must say, Synthel, you absolutely saved this broadcast being live by being able to pause your stream. So well done there. Massive round of applause as we finished the MotoGP very late. And
it was perfectly timed, of course, with the safety car ending. Here we see Leclerc being squeezed a little bit there, but making a move still on Hadjar.
Just closed up on the inside.
Now again by, who's that? Vidales.
Yeah, Leclerc was being passed and getting passed so Leclerc passing Vidales, and he's not done yet. The Campos coming back on the inside of the Prema. Leclerc goes defensive into the last corner. Not going to pay off there today, I'm afraid, my friend. He has to settle for being passed. So Vidales down to 6th, Leclerc to 5th, and here comes Hijar as well. He's closing up.
Vidal didn't have a good exit through the final corner, so now he's going to be the one on the pressure. He's got the toe from Leclerc, so with his little drag race, he's going to win. Now, actually, Leclerc's going to lose out maybe, as he's trying on the outside.
Yeah, round the outside as well, laying the brakes. Leclerc's going to hold off, but Vidales loses out to Hijar as well. No, he doesn't. Hijar backs out of it. Massive oversteer as they run up the hill. Maybe Hijar was thinking he'll have the DRS.
And Saucy now as well.
Oh, 3 abreast there as well, you're right. Saucy was looking to the inside of Hijar and Vidales, so no sign of movements going on further back, but we'll cut to the front because Smolia and Correa are fighting. Juan Manuel Correa is currently on the verge of being in 3rd place as they come down the hill for the first time, for the 8th time, into turn 8.
Yeah, Hijar is ahead of Vidales now, as we saw them coming down the hill here. So we see there, I think that's Edgar ahead of Behrman in the Prema. They're on the outside of turn 10, Behrman. That's not going to work out.
A little bit more damaged, but it's all looking okay to me right now as they swing back up the hill. And Victor Martins as well, I just like to point out, is now 8 tenths away as up the inside. There's the manoeuvre we were all waiting for. Yes, well done. Saucy passes and gets through on Vidales.
Yeah, that's a good move indeed. Vidales losing out on this little battle here. As we see Hector, I think, still right behind Leclerc. So can he maybe make a move on the straight?
Hopefully so. Let's see what the drag's like on the back now. Let's hear from Behrman. Okay, so it was track limits at turn 4, if you didn't hear all of that, as well as here is, as I said, Victor Martins, 0.7 away now from Colapinto. Who's that flying out wide?
The MP Motorsports.
So, was that be O'Sullivan? I think it must have been O'Sullivan, because now he's got right alongside as well. Meantime, Juan Manuel Correa gets ahead of Smolia, and Correa's onto the podium. Smolia's going to try and send him around the outside. Wow, what a defence. Oh, he's gone wide. He's all gone wide. That's going to give the advantage back to Juan Manuel Correa. Up towards turn 4. Smolia goes defensive. Correa to the outside line. And Smolia just holds on, but he went off the track and gained an advantage, surely. Correa's coming back at him.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great switchback now on the inside. Is he going to make it stick? Yeah, he is ahead of Smolia now. 4P3 onto the podium paying positions. In the back, there were a lot of battles here as well. Leclerc down the inside of turn 9, but just a little bit too far.
So that's Juan Manuel Correa to third place at the moment as well. But then we've got loads more battles hampering around the circuit as well. What a fantastic little battle. It's lap 9 of 23 for the feature race of Formula 3 in 2022 here for the Bahrain Grand Prix. More action, more drama, as there's little actions further back as well, actually. 2 of the Red Bull livery cars as well, getting side by side with each other. As I think Yanni has dropped back to 19th position. Edgar's up to 12th. He's past Crawford.
Martin still right behind the race leader Colapinto. Can you maybe make a move on straight with DRS enabled? So he's right behind within DRS zone.
Hopefully so, indeed. I would personally hope so as well, that they can make this manoeuvre. They've got to keep it together and just keep it calm. As Victor Martin's closing in. Here he is, yeah. Victor Martin's closing in. Back on the accelerator. Come on, find the pace, find the time. We want to have a battle on our hands here.
He's got DRS and slipstream all the way down towards turn 1. He's going to be a bit too far, but he's going to be closer for sure for the next lap, maybe to overtake, or even maybe down towards turn 4.
Very late on the brakes, but Martins can't make the move. And that's Leclerc. Leclerc has now finally passed Smolia, but he can't get through on Correa yet. He's looking for the way through, but that's Leclerc looking for a podium here today.
Absolutely. He's P4 right behind Juan Manuel Correa, but there's people behind him as well. It's a 4 or 5-way battle for P3, and they're all looking to make moves, as we see here. Smolia and Hadjar going side by side through turn 4.
Hadjar's all 4 wheels off the road. He'll have to back out of that position. Smolia will keep P5. Hadjar will drop back a little bit more as well as they swing backwards as well. Now to the outside we go. Hadjar can't get through. Smolia keeps that position as they swing now down towards turn 9 and 10. Correa getting closed on again by Arthur Leclerc. Smolia having to defend everywhere from Hadjar, Synth.
Yeah, even down to turn 10, he tried to go, he's going to be wide maybe in turn 10. He's going to get a bad exit compared to Hadjar. Yeah, he's looking down the inside. Oh, no, he's actually defending, or is he attacking? What's he doing?
He's
doing
attacking.
Down the inside.
On the inside, Hadjar's going to take the position. Smolia's going to send it around the outside and hope it stays on defensive lines. Hadjar goes through. No, they touched.
Oh.
Is that a
puncture?
Puncture, surely. I can't. Yes, it's a puncture.
He's got a puncture.
Well, front wheel to rear wheel contact often ends in a puncture. Hadjar gets a puncture. Smolia will certainly get a penalty for that. He should have backed out.
Yeah, I don't think Smolia knew. Radio.
What's he doing basically over the radio? Another puncture.
Yeah, well, I think Smolia didn't know how big his car was, and he already thought he could go left, but his front wing just clipped his car, and puncture for Hadjar.
Another puncture. You can't write this stuff. You really can't as they swing back through. Smolia P5 as well. Saucy up as well as Leclerc going alongside Correa. Leclerc takes third position into turn number 1 as we're at half distance.
What a race he's having as we see more battles further back. So many battles, people making mistakes here. We can see one of the Red Bull liveries again going through turn 1 and 2.
Side by side again, that's Crawford passing as well as O'Sullivan. So that's O'Sullivan and the Carling who's dropping back out into P11. So it's not in World Championship points. You get 25 points for winning the feature race as well. It's 25-1, which is to P10. So it's the normal standard Formula 1 procedure as Hadjar gets a new rear left tyre and away he goes out of the pit lane.
Yeah, he's got to hope for a safety car. Here we can see a replay. So on the outside goes Smolia. What's he going to do?
There's the contact, yeah. Was that malicious, do you reckon? Because Smolia made a dramatic change.
Yeah, it did. I think he thought he was already fully behind him, but his front wing was just next to his tyre and clipped him. He's going to get a penalty for that.
Yeah, has to, for sure. As Vidales is P7 now as well. That's dropped it's dropped Alalento down into P8 as well. Try and saying that after covering MotoGP, Moto3 and Moto2 as well. Colapinto leads this race though. He's going for his first race win in a debut weekend. Victor Martins is hunting him down. Here's the gap now, 0.7 of a second. They are your race leaders on the television at the moment as they run down as Martins has the DRS advantage. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem soon. It's only lap 12 of 23. There's a long way to go. And Formula 2 later as well will certainly show us who's who.
Yeah, you see Leclerc already made up 10 positions, and so has Crawford. You see the battles in the back here, going there around the outside, the Red Bull rivalry. Ooh, that's ahead of...
That's Crawford. Yeah,
Oh,
Crawford.
that's Crawford, yeah.
Crawford attacking Villa Gomez. So Crawford in the number 5, Villa Gomez in the 30. Gomez goes defensive. Crawford going to send it around the outside. Meantime, further ahead as well. There's more drama in the battles. But right now, could Crawford get ahead? Ahead of Villa Gomez. Answer side by side. Waiting, pending. Yes, he can. As Villa Gomez drops down to 10th place as well. Yeah, and Crawford goes through.
And Alatalo heads right behind the Campos of Vidales, trying to make a move. He didn't make it stick, unfortunately for him, but he's right behind him, going towards the hard-braking turn 10. He's going to make a move down the inside. He's looking to there down the inside, but that's not going to work here. Yeah, locking up a little bit as well.
Few major problems there going into the braking zone as well. As you say, the clear at 10 places. Crawford now up 11, and Kari as well up 10 places from the start. Many of them making good manoeuvres, as again having to go defensive as Vidales and Alaleto is really pushing. Alalento's really hungry now to get through in the 25 at the moment as they swing out of turn 13.
Yeah, surely Alatalo is going to have a chance to overtake on the straight. He's right behind. He's right behind the Campos of Vidales, but he's got to watch out for his tires. Already looking up at turn 10. It's a bit of a longer race, and we saw yesterday as well. It's important for tire management as we see who is this?
Behrman on the inside, getting ahead as well, making the move on Villa Gomez. So Villa Gomez drops back.
And here is Crawford as well on Alatalo. Going to be a three-way battle. Alatalo try to attack, but he's going to be under pressure. In fact, or they're going to make it three wide. Western one.
Three wide. Crawford on the outside as well. Villa Gomez on the inside. Meantime, Victor Martins is fighting with Franco Colapinto for the race lead. And Martins is now in the tow as they head. It's less than a tenth of a second as they head down. There should be side by side. The computer graphic now updates itself at the moment. But this is tremendous racing between the two at the moment. And Leclerc is starting to close in. There's still 11 laps to go. So Leclerc could still win this race.
Absolutely. Martins is really close behind, as we see here. That's Crawford, all close the two Premas together. With Behrman right behind. Obviously different liveries for the two of them, but it's so close between the three here, battling all the way for P8 and P7 as well. Watch out for his teammate, Behrman.
Crawford and Behrman now racing together. Jack Crawford, of course, the 16-year-old American. Oliver Behrman, the 16-year-old Brit, in his first weekend in FIA Formula 3. As they come down the hill now once again towards turn number 11. My favourite part of the track is turns 12 and 13. The crossover time for Sector 2. It's such a fast part of the track as well. It's very deadly as well if you make a mistake, because it'll spit you towards the wall without a second notice as they head down the straightaway once again.
And it's also Leclerc's favourite corner. I've seen him so often diving down the inside of that corner. So he's going to like that corner too. As we see, it's just Kari losing a few positions down 22nd, who has gotten the fastest lap so far.
10 laps to go then here in the Formula 3 race. As look how close Victor Martins is to Colapinto. Keep wanting to say Foucault because it's FCO on the screen. And it's the same initials. And,
so Vidal is
Alatolo going through on the inside, passing Villa Gomez. It's all drama further back as well, Synth.
Yeah, absolutely. So many people going side by side as Vidal tries to get back to Alatalo. They've basically got the same pace as they're swapping positions all the time. Here comes Vidalis on the outside of turn 4. Yeah,
Vidalis trying to pass Alatalo as well, not paying off that time. Alatalo staying ahead at the exit of turn 4. But
Crawford right behind him as well. He's going to make a move down the inside of turn 9. He's hard braking, so you can maybe try it down the inside or later braking. Who's going to try it? Oh, they're looking all. Yeah, and it's Behrman on the outside of his teammate now.
Yeah, Crawford in the Red Bull livery number 5. Behrman in the number 6 in the Prema colours as well. And Behrman trying to go right around the outside as well as Crawford holds the line into turn 10. Two Prema teammates still battling.
Look at that train.
Oh,
it's insane.
Fantastic. as Crawford now leads by 0.7 of a second to Victor Martins as well.
Yeah, so if one of them makes a mistake, it's all going to be chaos behind because everyone is looking to make a move. So if one is losing out, it's going to be a big train behind him who's also going to want to get past us. We see the two ARTs here battling for fourth. That's Correa and Saucy.
Yeah, battling together and hopefully going to stay in somewhat of a position of power as they hurtle down again the start-finish straight.
Martin might be close enough this time. He's closer than before. I think he's going to maybe see a move down the inside or outside of turn one.
Pulls to the outside line. Victor Martins goes for the race lead. Late on the brakes. He's late through. Oh, yeah, Colapinto holds it tight. He runs him out wide. That's a bit dangerous there.
Track.
And here comes Victor Martins. He'll go on the outside. He'll have the more power and goes through. Colapinto
with DRS.
Yeah, right on the outside, down towards turn 4. Don't think it's going to work out, though. Side by side. And Martins leads the race. And yeah, Colapinto drops to second. Colapinto with aggressive defending there down to turn 1. Didn't like the look of that.
No, it's a bit too late. He tried everything he could to stay ahead of him, but he didn't manage to do so after all. Right behind him still, Colapinto is going to try to stick behind him for DRS on the straight. Leg slap.
All this has done is brought Arthur Leclerc into play. Leclerc is P3. Now, if Arthur Leclerc wins and his brother wins later, what a day it will be for the Leclerc family. Here it is again, look. Martins knew it was coming.
And switching back, did a very good job to get a brilliant exit out of turn 2. Colapinto did have the DRS though, but still Martins managed to defend well towards turn 4. As we see in the back, the Campos down the inside of Alatalo. Making the move.
So Vidales has now passed Alatolo into turn 1. So David Vidales passes William Alatolo, and Jack Crawford is still ahead of Oliver Behrman as well. Or maybe because is that contact?
Oh, touch indeed, yeah.
So that is Crawford getting a touch from the side of Vidales.
Let's hope he doesn't get a puncture from that. And here is Leclerc right behind them with the DRS on Colapinto now.
So is Arthur Leclerc going to go to second position in the Formula 3 race? We're about to find out. DRS open, down the start, finish straight. I don't think it's going to work off. It's lap 15 of 23. We're into the last couple now.
Yeah, Colapinto's got DRS on Martins as well. So on the straight he doesn't win a lot. So he got to do it in the corners. We know in turn 9 and turn 13 we see Leclerc often make moves. He's going to try that this time as well.
Down the inside, doesn't make the move, which is a shame as they come through. And, is that looking up his move into 13th position as well, going through. So O'Sullivan gets ahead of Frederick, and Marty keeps in, I think, down in 12th position. It's the timing screens need updating now because O'Sullivan's ahead.
Frederick got back past O'Sullivan now for 13.
Right, so while I was saying that, they've passed each other again. Just what we need. We're now watching the battle at the moment between Colapinto and Arthur Leclerc as Victor Martins has got the gap. Leclerc has the DRS to attack, but at the same time, Colapinto has it to defend. So Leclerc's stuck in a stalemate here. He needs Martins to check out past a second so that he can get through and then catch up to Martins.
He's close. Is he going to be close enough to turn 13? No, it's going to be too far. We've seen him overtake so often here. Gonna wait behind him now, and it's maybe going to wait until Colapinto won't have DRS on Martins anymore.
Yeah, yesterday Leclerc's favourite overtaking spot was down at turn 13. He's wanted to try and do that again. The gap between them now 0.3 of a second. So Leclerc with the DRS on this lap. He's got a great exit as well. Can he have the pace? Opens up the DRS. Was it too late though? Can Leclerc get ahead? And camera lens gets covered with a bit of Pirelli rubber as well as they head towards turn 1. That was exciting.
Well, let's hope they'll get that removed on Leclerc. One of the few drivers who's got the onboard camera, so it's right behind Colapinto now. He's going to get a good exit out turn 2. He's right behind him, but he's going to have to do it with only slipstream because he won't have to, because they both have DRS.
And he's going defensive is Colapinto. Leclerc keeps it stable towards turn 4. He'll have the better exit through the sand dune section. Colapinto goes all 4 wheels off the track, loses time again, and he's going for it. Backs out.
Maybe turn 9.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Turn 9. Is he going to go for it? No.
Just too far.
Too far back, yeah. So,
So
the stewards have said a 10-second time penalty for car 28 of Truly for causing a collision. So Truly with a penalty.
not sure what's happened there. I don't think we've seen what happened there. Maybe that was still in the opening lap, which caused the safety car. But look at that. Colapinto doesn't have DRS on his straight.
And here
Leclerc's
we go.
going to attack him.
Yeah, so it's exactly what we said needed to happen. Leclerc pulls around the outside. He's going to go for the position on Colapinto. Colapinto forces him off the track. Oh, come on, Colapinto. That was such a ridiculous manoeuvre. He forced Leclerc off the track there.
Yeah, it was elbows out. I think it's allowed. It's aggressive defending. But if you want to see racing for us, it's not what you want to see. But it's, for him, a pretty good move, of course. But still, Leclerc's right behind him. He's all losing time on Martins. That's not good news for Leclerc. Wants to get back past him as soon as possible, which could be right now.
Back we go then. Down the start-finish straight. Going to start lap 18 of 23. 17 complete out of the 23. Cross the line we go then.
Here he comes.
Yeah, DRS open. 1.7 seconds the gap between Martins and Colapinto. Leclerc goes to the inside line, late on the brakes towards turn 1, and Arthur Leclerc goes to second. Colapinto gets the cut back though with a nicer exit, but Leclerc's got him.
What a move from Leclerc.
Who's got DRS? It's Leclerc. So Leclerc can defend up to turn 4, and now he can start to check out and go after Martins.
11 positions won. Can he make it 12? The maximum amount of positions he can win in total this race. Can he get up to the lead ahead of Victor Martin?
Getting close, getting tense, getting fun is what we call it as well as they come through on lap 18 of 23. So Martins, Colapinto, Leclerc, 1, 2, 3 on the board. Saucy 4th, Correa 5th, 6th on the board for Smollier. Let's take another look at it again with Leclerc.
Yeah, so he's going towards turn 1, late braking. Was a bit late. That's what made Colapinto still get a good switch back. But then you saw Leclerc just touching the throttle a little bit more, so he could just stick ahead of him right here to turn 2.
Nicely done as well as they switch back. So we've got a comment in the chat room as well from Milan, who says, Vamos Franco. For leading the race earlier on, I believe, because that was sent at 11 minutes past 9, which is a while ago now. My goodness, is it really 9:30? I thought it was 8:30 here at the moment. Formula 2's feature race, by the way, getting underway a bit later. I think it's, what's the gap between it?
I'll try to check. As we see, Alatalo still right behind Fidelis. This battle continuing all the way. This has been going on this whole race already, and they're still going for it. The F2 race is later on today at 10:40.
10:40, brilliant. I hope that's 10:40 British time, not...
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Oh, good. So
11:40 my time indeed.
Good. We have an hour then. That's great news, actually, because I was a little bit worried for a second. I won't get everything done in time. Back we go then on the straightaway, as Frederick has passed Villagomez as well. And Marty's passed him as well, actually. So Villagomez has dropped down to 13th position in the past sector alone, as Leclerc has now got 2.3 seconds to try and close on Victor Martin. I don't think it's possible, but it could be done. Easily.
Yeah, there's not a long way to go anymore, so 2.3 is quite a big gap. Who has saved more of his tires? Is it going to be Martins or Leclerc?
Leclerc's been attacking, and we've already seen he's got graining. Martin, I think, has had the front from the major of the race, so I think it's pretty much even Stevens. They've both done the same amount of fighting, I think.
Yeah, so now it's Leclerc's job to just try and pull away from Colapinto, and I think he's going to be happy with second, especially after starting from P13.
Gregor Saucy is P4 at the moment, and he's hunting down a podium because he's closing up on Colapinto quite quickly, which is great to see, as we hurtle now back once again on the start-finish straight.
Yeah, started from P6, gained 2 positions so far, and is going to try and make it 3 right behind Colapinto, who maybe doesn't even have DRS on Leclerc anymore. I think maybe just about, but if he loses the DRS in a few laps, then Saucy will have a good chance of attacking him.
Here we go again then, down the back straight away, trying to have an attack again, trying to find some pace. It's a bit of a worry, this one, isn't it? We've only got 4 laps to go, but then again, you can have the gap. And then we've seen random punctures this weekend.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like Colapinto's got DRS on Leclerc anymore, so Saucy is right behind him.
That's even worse as well. I was thinking it could be another error, but it all looks okay so far then in this race. We've been going already for half an hour, so surprising me actually how quick this race has gone as they come back through. Keep your eyes on.
We've skipped the whole part of the safety car, of course, but
of course, yeah, safety car's been skipped as well, which is great to see. So, actually, that was genius. I was happy there was a safety car, actually. It means we got to show you the opening lap, and then we popped back, and I'm being told that the opening lap wasn't broadcast live on YouTube, but it is broadcast on the OBS server. So we'll show you the opening lap at the end of the broadcast. How about that?
Yeah, right.
Okay, confusing, but okay.
Here we can see Saucy still within DRS, half a second behind. He's going to be close enough. If he keeps this up, doesn't lose any time to the final sector, he's going to be close enough. As what does the steward say? 5 second time for Colapinto. Track limit.
Colapinto, track limits, 5 seconds. That's done. So Saucy's going to take the podium spot as well.
Yeah. So they should tell Saucy to not attack too aggressively because he's got the position anyways because of the penalty. And how far is Manuel Correa behind?
Yeah, of course. Correa's been there too. Well, I'm surprised. I'm gobsmacked about that. We saw this yesterday playing a feature into the race, the track limits, and it's happened again as we head down the straightaway once now. Back on the attack, back on the power.
Yeah, so Correa is close enough to take the position from the 5 second penalty from Colapinto. Oh, what's happening there?
Timing screen error, I believe. It's now showing Crawford leading, but that's not right. Yeah, it's sad enough. At the inside.
There is Behrman down inside.
Yeah, Behrman's getting through on Smollett, so that's a nice little move done into turn number 1. Smollet's going to have the DRS though to fight back, and he's going to fight back as hard as possible, but Behrman's got the DRS to defend. I don't think it's enough though. Smollet's got more tyres. Can he? No, doesn't even think about it into that part of the track.
Yeah, tricky to dive on the inside of turn 4, especially after Behrman will also brake as late as possible, of course. He's going to maybe try to stick behind him for DRS later on. Left 21 out of 23 in the end.
Bargeboard damage on the side of Smollett. The left bargeboard, it's flapping around, so he's got damage. The floor damaged.
Must have gotten that right in the opening lap, or maybe the safety car restart when it was very busy everywhere. And maybe someone hit him on the side. As you see, Saucy's still behind.
Do you want to know how crazy this race is? Roman Stanak is back up to 3rd place. After suffering a puncture earlier, he's back to 3rd. I don't think that's true.
No, I don't think that's true either.
Yeah, the timing screen's gone kaput.
Oh, going off there, one of the Cheroos. And, the Campos down the inside of one of the Genza cars. That's really close, nearly squeezed off the track.
Hunter Yaney. Because on the inside there goes the Genza... goes the Genza of Cohen. So Cohen on the outside line. And not working off. Yeah, so it's going to be Yaney who stays ahead. As Cohen putting through.
Turn 13, he's going to be close enough for sure to attack him back on the straight with DRS and slipstream. The other Genza is behind him too. Oh!
That's Correa trying to go right round the outside.
No, this is Saucy
on Colapinto. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, it's Saucy on Colapinto. Thought it was the 9, but it's the 8. So...
Yeah, third, but obviously Colapinto has that penalty as well. It's getting past here.
So that's good. It's been done on the road, although Colapinto's holding it back as well. Saucy's going to get the cut back. Is he side by side? Yes, he is. And Saucy takes 3rd position on the road. Colapinto's fighting it. It's only 5 seconds. Remember, contact. But they're okay. They just banged wheels. Colapinto holds it.
Colapinto shouldn't do this because he's going to lose a lot of time by battling this hard to the other cars behind, which is going to be painful with the 5 second time penalty. Still, he's trying to defend as hard as possible from Saucy.
Unbelievable. A couple of battles are happening here as well. Cohen is 15th as well, dropping further back. Timing screen. Yeah. Timing screens returned, so Martins leads with Leclerc second, Colapinto third, Saucy fourth, but Colapinto does have that 5-second time penalty, remember, so he is not... Is it 5 or 10? It's 5, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not going to have there.
So Leclerc is closing up to Martin as well, like already 6 tenths, but that's not going to be enough for the end of this race. We're already on the penultimate lap of the race, and here we see the leaders, Leclerc. So you're heading into the final lap already.
Yep, here we go. Final laps coming up now as well as they enter the last corner. And last lap of the call then, lap 23 of 23, with Victor Martins leading the race from Arthur Leclerc, 1.7 seconds back. I don't think, yeah.
So he really seems to want to get the third place on track, even though he does just got to stay behind to get that position anyways. So he was going to try maybe towards turn 4.
Yeah, try and hold back on the attack as well. Side by side coming through. A little bit more of a dangerous position, it seems. No, Saucy can't get through. Colapinto's going to hold this. Edgar's past Villagomez for 13th position as well. Remember, points are inside the top 10 positions. So that goes down to Alatello in P10. Obviously, he's the last driver with points on the board.
Yeah, goes the same as in Formula 1, with that extra points being given for the fastest lap. Not the fastest lap isn't in the top 22 at the moment, but they'll give an extra point too, as we see here, Colapinto. And Martin is gonna enter the final sectors anytime soon. Here we can see him going towards turn 11.
Victor Martins then is going to take the checkered flag shortly. Arthur Leclerc will be second, gets a podium as well. If his brother can win the race later from pole position, that's going to be something special day for the Leclerc family. And bragging rights over breakfast will go to Charles, not Arthur. Into the last couple then. That is Saucy closing up on Colapinto. But the full honours for this feature race goes to Victor Martins for the ART Grand Prix team. Out of the last corner, the first feature race of the year is won here in Bahrain by Victor Martins. Arthur Leclerc crosses the line 1.5 seconds back, and it's a fight further back as well, as that's a battle between Crawford on the inside and Smalley on the outside. Colapinto third, but it won't be at the line. Then it's Saucy, who's going to cross the line. It's a photo finish, and Crawford takes 7th away from Smollier. And it's more drama further back as well, as the number 12 side by side as well. That's going to be Kushmaini as well in a battle.
3 wide.
3 wide, race to the line. Who's going to take the checkered flag?
Kari is the
Kari.
first one of those 3.
Yep, Kari crosses it. Yenza are happy with that one. My goodness. And ART win the first feature race of the year. Victor Martins is the winner. Arthur Leclerc second. Saucy will be third, with Colapinto down in 4th position by my calculation. No, oh yes, Saucy third. Correa goes to 4th. Correa takes 4th, which puts Colapinto down in P5. Behrman 6th, Crawford 7th, Vidales 8th, Alatello 9th, and Frederick takes 10th. Let's hear from Leclerc.
Mamma mia. Bravo, Arthur. Well done. Good job. Woohoo! Yes! Oh, so happy. That was a good race. That was a great race.
That was crazy indeed. And that's all we have time for, because we're going to swing back and try and show the beginning of the race so we can edit this together. Synthel, what a race that was.
Absolutely. I think Leclerc can be very happy getting these 18 points. He was getting close to Martins. He maybe needed just like 1 or 2 more laps. But he's started from P13 and did a very good job to get up to second.
Ace, thank you. We'll be back for Formula 2's race later on in about an hour's time. Do join us for that. It's Victor Martins who wins. There is Charles Leclerc going to cheer his brother Arthur Leclerc, who is second, and third on the road is Saucy. Thanks for your company. Bye for now. welcome. We're under a safety car. There's an oil spill on the track. It's not gone green yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the opening lap again with me and Sizzle commentating, then join right back to live action. So let's go straight away to the start. Alongside me in the comment box is Synthel. Let's take a look then on board. So, stand by for action for the Formula 3. We will go to green flag running. We're getting ready. It's a great start on the front row as well. Let's hope it makes a good one. Colin Pinto on pole position as well. Roman Stanek is alongside as the lights come on. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Formula 3's feature race is underway, and it's a good start for the front row. Immediately, Colin Pinto shuts the door. Stanek goes to the outside of the run down towards turn 1. Who's going to make it on lane on the brakes as well? It's deep into turn 1. 4 cars further back as well. Meantime, Hadjar tries to go through on a little bit of a move. Yesterday's winner already getting into it as well as they head up to turn 4, Synth.
Absolutely. So Stanek, Maloney getting past there for up to 4th. The ART looking back at him. So it's still a good start from Colapinto. No one has been in trouble so far as we head into turn 4.
Right now, and towards turn 9 and 10 they go as well. For the first time as well. A few cars a little bit further back as well. There's a problem there in the midfield. 10th. Oh, it's going to cause carnage. Oh, contact! 3 cars already in the middle of the track. If he doesn't care, he's going to come on and be more dangerous as well. That's one of the Premas swinging back on the circuit.
Yeah, here's the issue then, and there's a spun car right in the back. There's one of the, looking like one of the Charoos maybe, who's been in trouble there at the end of the turn 9. Everybody going through turn 10 now. Well, that's going to be a safety car. It was chaos from one of the Tridents, and that's going to be Shane Maloney who's got an issue.
So we've had
no, he's not.
Great start, great start already on the field. And as they come back through on the inside, there's 2 cars off as well, and that's going to cause a safety car for sure. So the safety car's out already as well. So we're going to switch